Okay, now so in one sense we can consider ourselves done, but what I would like to do is to continue and show you a neat little trick of drilling down. Alright, now we want to drill down on this. This is the numbered asset accounts we're drilling down on, and this is where you making it yourself gets to be cool, because you can decide what do I want to see in my when I do this drill down. In particular, auditors want to be able to get this data over to their case program, and so case management program, so they will drill down and get the data that they want, fund, function, restriction, and so forth. But since this is a balance sheet account, I want to show what fund has that balance sheet, those balance sheet accounts, what fund owns it, and their name. And I would also like to see the account code and description. Now, if I were the auditors, and I'm not experienced in the case where the auditors are using, I would want it to show in that way, where the account code and description are showing first, and then the analysis of what fund and the name of the fund. Actually, we hardly need the name of the fund, since that's just going to be 10 for operating fund and 20 for plant fund. So we've got that, and let's go ahead and do that. And so we go okay. Alright, so this is the drill down, and that we'd bring over. It shows each one of the accounts. This is a drill down, shows each one of the account and by fund. Okay, fund 10, fund 20. Now, it is possible that when we do the drill down, okay, I think I will do this again just to talk about one other aspect of it. So I'm going to undo this drill down I just did, and let's do it one more time. Okay, don't worry, I'm not going to remove this from the video, but let's just look at it. One more aspect of it. I may want the first column to be the fund that it is in. Okay, so I want to say the first column of my resulting drill down to be fund and grouped by fund, and then I want it to show account code and description in that order. But it is possible that I want it shown by account code. I want the output to be shown in this order, where the first column is fund, the second column is account code, and the third column is the account name. But I want it sorted by the account code. Okay, you would do that to do it that way. See, by default it's going to sort in this order. If you don't tell it, it's going to put all the funds 10s together, then all the fund 20s, and it will then show account code. That's the default in the order of the columns. The furthest left column gets sorted first, and the next column, and so forth. But you can override that default by selecting this and clicking that little button right there. And when you do that, it says I want to sort by account code first. Okay, so you can see it's sorted first. So even though it shows in this order, this extraction here, this drill down, is going to make it first the column be the fund, but in the second column being the account code, but it's going to be assorted by account code. So let's do that away. And so we go okay. You see it working here. It has all the account codes, but right down here you can see it's got these two accounts, and 10 and 20. What portion of this belongs to fund 10 and what portion of it belongs to fund 20. Okay, and so so I sort of like that for my demonstration purposes. Of course, you will build this the way you need it. All right, so we'll come down here, and now we are going to make one of these sheets Well, let's continue with that. All right, so this sheet we just made was the drill down on the numbered asset accounts. So let's just follow me here. Let's select that blue there, and I'm right clicking on it, and I'm going to rename this worksheet to be numbered asset accounts. Okay. So this drill down now has a name, and so I'm going to take this file, save as trial balance project, and I already have one of these saved, so I'm going to call it dropout pilot save 2. You wouldn't need to do that. So now I have this is the summary, and this is the first breakout of that number down. All right, so what we'll do is we'll continue with this all the way down. Okay, and so we'll do the drill down, and now it has that shown for us. We rename this as right, rename it numbered liability accounts. Okay, I don't think I'm going to put the word account in there every time. Okay, we come back up, and then we drill down on this, and I think you get the idea. Let me do one more. You would do all of them. Okay, do one more. We'll drill down on that, rename it, organization. Okay. Now the beauty of this then is then you can do what you want to. For example, when you hit student accounts, I said 5,000 a minute ago. I think probably Babcock University has 10,000 accounts. They have 5,000 students, maybe 6,000 accounts with the ones that are unpaid and so forth. Employee accounts, so forth. You can include this, and so it basically makes these lettered accounts subsidiary ledgers if you want them to be that, or they can go into your main trial balance when you're building your caseware project. Okay, it's a little bit different. You would not drill down on this, but if the auditor was interested in drilling down on this, I would drill down on this based on posted date as a way to ferret out if they've posted any entries to either of those accounts after the closing of the last audit. And then we need to pay special attention to the drill downs that we do on our revenue expense accounts and transfers, because in these accounts it's a little bit more elaborate. We're not going to just break it out by fund, but we're going to break it out by account code, description, and fund. Where are you? Down here somewhere. There we go. Halfway down or so, we see we want to break it out by fund, function, and restriction. Okay, now I do know that in the auditing world, they like to combine these in different orders. Different places in the world I go want the accounts to show in their caseware as fund, function, restriction, and account, and some people want it to be account first, and then fund, function, and I think there's sort of a standard in the accounting manual, but that is something for you to figure out which order you want these to be shown in. But remember, they don't need to be sorted that way. Okay, they can be in, let's say, this order where the account code is last. Okay, and you want the account name to go in. Okay, it's right here. You want them to show in this order because something closer to this matches the accounting manual, but you want it sorted and grouped by the account code. I believe that's what I would like. And so I would get account code up here to be the sort order. And I click OK. And I have the balance of all of my income statement accounts ordered by their account number, but in this arrangement. And so of course this is ready for you to put into the case where if you want one account number, you would copy this and that combines all of these. Just simply copy and paste this into Excel, insert another column, and use the concatenate function within Excel to combine these 4 cells to come up to a single unified account number. Okay, and so we'll name this one, rename this one income statement accounts. Okay,